Hello and welcome back to Farm to Survive. In the last episode, we were starting to plant the poplar in this field. And as you can see, we've only planted this much so far. But we've still got quite a bit to go. And the idea is to get a worker to continue on with the planting. Keep knocking my my front load there. But yeah, we're going to get a worker to continue to plant because I would like to buy a new tractor today. I might actually be putting the new tractor on this planter. I think I will. I think I will, yes. Because this tractor is struggling a little bit going up and down the field. And we will actually need the John Deere. Because the idea would be to take down, well, remove some of these trees and take them to the sawmill. Get a little bit more money for them. So, we would like to come to the shop into small tractors. So we have a bunch of tractors here. I would like the class Axion 660. I think it's the 660. Yeah, I think yes. Oh no, sorry, 610 because we're not upgrading the engine. We need 145. I think we actually need... Where is the planter? So the planter actually needs 120. I think the John Deere... where was the John Deere? John Deere 116. Yes, we're slightly under that. So, yeah. The class will have plenty of power to pull it. I am aware that we don't have enough money at the moment. But we do have hire purchase. So we'll be able to get the tractor on hire purchase, hopefully. But let's just have a look at some of the options. I mean, yes, we want beacons. I don't know if we really need anything else. I mean, it's a pretty beefy tractor. It's got a front link as well, so that's useful. 120,500. That is not the way to say it, but anyway. Hire purchase. How we would like... What happens if we do it over 2 years? Does 2 years make it... So, for option 1... We're looking at a monthly cost. Oh, wait, hold on. That's 10 years. Don't want to do 10 years. I mean, that would pay it off, but that's, yeah, expensive. Yeah, so that's about 9,800 a month, which is quite expensive at the moment. If we go down to 2, that's 5,000 a month. Which we should be able to do. That's only going to add an extra like 3,000 or so onto our total price. There are obviously cheaper ones, but we are paying a little bit more on top. So I think, unless we go with 3 years, we could go with 3 years. That's only going to be 6,000 more on our final figure, which is a much easier amount to pay off, 3,430. Let's go with that, 6,000. Left us with 3,000 in the bank and a brand new tractor. We might as well... Oh, actually, no, we're not going to bring the trailer back because... I would like to buy the flatbed. I say I would like to buy the flatbed. That is 20,000 as well. Was there a different one? No, I don't believe there was. Unless, is it in the... No, not in miscellaneous. Although, that mower, that is quite expensive, but might help us with a little bit of mowing jobs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think the trailers are anywhere else, so this is the one I was thinking of. Just as a kind of load the trees up onto it, bigger flatbed. If we were to buy this on hire purchase as well, £500 on top. What's the actual £2,000? Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea as well. We're gonna get, yeah, we'll get that as well. So, new kit on the farm. We'll load the trailer up, but oh, didn't want to turn the engine off. We'll use this tractor to haul the planter whilst we load up with the John Deere. And yeah, this is much bigger. We've gone up in our strides. Hire purchase has helped us afford this tractor. So yeah, I'll head on over, get the worker started, and then we can load up this trailer. Okay, so the worker has done a fair amount of the field, but it has run out of seeds, of poplar seeds. So let's head on over to the store and get another load of the seeds. Now, I did try, as you saw, I've actually left the lights on the tractor. I did try and lift the logs on with the log grab. And I'm trying to keep it to the most amount of realism that I can. But for some bizarre reason, that log fork just really doesn't like trees. It just doesn't grab the trees correctly, and then it just has a big freak out about it. So we're going to have to use a little bit of super strength just to lift the trees onto the trailer. But that's going to be about the extent that we go to with the super strength. Just because the lifting, it just doesn't like the logs. And as you saw, we were getting thrown around a little bit by the tree. But we're heading on to the store. I think we're only going to need about one more pallet to complete the field. At least that's what I'm hoping. We're probably going to get a few more pallets when we double up. But let's get a first covering on there first. Okay, so we have loaded up the trailer. I think the majority of the field is done. Yeah, it's just the strips down the bottom. So it's actually doubling up on the strips at the moment. So we will stop that when it gets to the end. That is good, but we do not... we need more of the field covered than anything. So let's... Let's get the rest of these done, and then we will take this, all the wood to... I don't know, do we take it to the sawmill? Is that the best place? I will have a look in a moment. So, where is the best place for wood right now? And our okay, so our productions, that will need water at some point. That is getting through the wood as well. That is good to hear. We are looking for woods. Where is the wood? I think it's down the bottom, to be honest. Wood, yes. Okay, so we just come off a really high peak. Biogas heating plant is the best. Actually, no, carpentry. Yes, the carpentry is probably the better place. Let's put... how many more lines do we need to put in? Few, I think. And yes, as you could see when I was loading up the trailer, pH needs to increase. Okay, so this has increased a little bit. Yeah, but pH needs to increase. The nitrogen needs... I mean, that's bizarre. We've got spots over the field. But yeah, we will need to do applications of nitrogen and increase the pH of the field. That is doable. This is a tricky little corner, this. Yeah, we should be planting now. Yep, there's that bit. And... oh. This bit should be the last pass. Yeah, that should just give it a little bit more density on this area. Yeah, that works. Very good. Okay, so that should be the majority of the field covered now. We're now going to take the trailer with the class to the sawmill. I think it's the carpentry, which is literally just over the other side of the hedge. Stick the beacons on, because this is a dangerous load. Yeah, we got quite a lot of big stumps here, which would make for good woods, but we'll save those. We'll save those pieces, for the sawmill. Can we spin around here? We should be able to. It's quite tight. I have to move the other tractor out the way. But yeah, here we go. Oh, we're taking the other tractor with us. Another load of wood for the sawmill. In fact, actually no, we do want to sell the wood first because we're going to have incurring costs. So let me see you at the carpentry. Right here at the carpentry. Sell that £6,000. Very good indeed. That's taking us back up. So we can now speed up time because we have put our crop in. We could actually, where is the planting calendar? Here, poplar. We can actually plant next month as well, but we will see. And we might finish off the pallet actually. That might be worthwhile. Give us a little bit more. Now I've got to reverse out of here with a dolly. Yep, there we go. There's all our incurring costs. So 3,400 for the vehicle. Actually, I think we can see it. We should be able to see it. Ah, yes, we have hire purchase in here as well. So total monthly cost is £4,000. So that's gonna do it for this episode. We have finished the planting of the poplar, and we have we're getting some trees cleared from the side of the field just to make it a little easier and give us that extra bit of a boost. Next time we can probably focus a little bit more on the actual yard and building that up, because this isn't going to be ready until well, a few months now. Yeah, so this isn't going to be ready until probably at least March or so. We will need to buy the baler for it, the poplar baler. But that should not, that shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.